Hey everyone, I have some exciting news today coming from Skylum. They are extending their money-back guarantee on Luminar Neo. I also have some other news I'm going to be talking about. They are kind of soft launching a subscription service for Luminar Neo. We'll talk a little bit about that. Before we get started, I do want to do the normal disclaimer. You guys know that I am an affiliate with Skylum, but I think if you guys have been around here for a little while, you also know that that doesn't affect me in terms of how I report on Skylum, the software. You know that I tell you straight up the pros and the cons of using the software, irregardless of any affiliate sales I may or may not get based on my reviews. I'd also like to give a shout out to the Skylum employees overseas. As we know, there has been a lot of political instability recently out there, and I just hope for the safety and well-being of the employees, their friends, and their families. Let's go ahead and talk about the news today, though, coming out from Skylum. Now, I'm getting this information from their really good insiders group, the insiders.skylum.com, which is free to anyone who owns the software. Inside here, they do a ton of video recordings and articles. In fact, Vanelli does a daily Monday through Friday coffee break where he has guests on and he talks about the software and answers your questions too. So inside there, those people are getting the first notice of this. Skylum is extending their money-back guarantee, so the clock does not start ticking now until they ship version 1.1.0. It was initially supposed to be from the official launch, which was last week on the 17th, but I think Skylum kind of got the message that they might have been a little bit too early on this release. From my video, which I'll have a link down below, where I was very critical of the program, saying that it was really the worst Luminar yet in terms of a version 1 release. And I went into detail talking about a lot of the features that are missing and a lot of the problems with the program. A lot of other people online have been voicing their concerns too. They have been asking for refunds, and there has been petitions that I've seen now that have been asking for a delay in this money-back guarantee. And to their credit, Skylum has listened to the people, and now they are being very generous in extending this money-back guarantee. So again, the clock doesn't start ticking until version 1.1.0 releases. I think that might be coming out in March. I'm not sure, but let's just say it does come out in March. That means that the money-back guarantee window goes until sometime in April. What is coming in that version 1.1.0? Well, that money-back guarantee starts counting when they release Mask AI and Portrait Background Removal AI, and that should be coming in that 1.1.0. Let's also take a look here, because in their insiders group, they did have some other things of what's coming up next. Not too clear if this is going to be in that 1.1.0 update, but we do know Mask AI and Portrait Background Removal AI are supposed to be coming, along with a number of other missing features or other issues that were in the program. So congratulations to those who have been critical, but yet supportive still of Skylum and what they're doing here. This has brought some positive change with extending that money-back guarantee. Let's go ahead and move on to the next subject, which is their soft release of a subscription service. Now, what exactly do I mean by a soft release? Well, there's not a whole lot of information here that I have for you, unfortunately, in regards to the subscription service. Us affiliates really kind of got first win and got to ask questions about it the day before the 17th, the day before the official launch, when the subscription service was already, in fact, in place. Since then, I, along with other affiliates, have been asking for more clarification. I directly have contacted my contacts over at Skylum. I still have not heard from them in terms of exactly what the subscription entails and what it doesn't entail. So the only thing we're going to be able to do right now to get any information is to really just take a look at what's on their website. And if we go ahead and take a look at their website right here, when you go to purchase, there is that one-time purchase option. And if you just move your mouse over here, you will end up getting a little pop-up that you can get an extra gift here. So if we go ahead and do an extra gift, we get some sort of free thing here, Soulful Panoramas. But if we go to the subscription, the one-time purchase is $79, and they tell you what you get here. If we go to the subscription, it's $59, a yearly subscription, and then you get all these features here. A lot of those features overlap. Let's go ahead. What I did was I ended up doing screenshots of both of those, removed all the similarities so that we could just focus on the differences right now. So the $59 yearly subscription all includes all future updates and all new feature add-ons. In the perpetual license, the $79, you get the update with AI masking and portrait background removal, performance and stability updates, and lifetime license. So this is all the information we have to go on. Again, I've asked for clarity on this. I have not been able to get it yet, but if we just take a look at this, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered here, because with this yearly subscription, all future updates. Now, there's a big difference between the word update and upgrade. Updates means you get updates to the current version. The current version of Neo is version 1. All the updates end up being version 1.1 point such, 1.2, 1.3. If they come out with a new version of Luminar Neo, let's say Neo 2, that would be called version 2. In order to get that is called an upgrade. So the subscription doesn't say whether you get upgrades, if that is included in that. And then there's new feature add-ons that appear to be specific to only those who have the subscription. In terms of the perpetual license, you will get an update for AI masking and portrait background removal, and then performance and stability updates. So does that mean that you won't be getting other features that might have been expected or might not have been expected in the program? Very unclear. If you were to ask me, hey, should I get the subscription or should I get the perpetual license? I couldn't tell you which one to do right now. Honestly, couldn't. I did get some more information though today, very brief. In the terms of the subscription, people will be able to jump back and forth between subscription and perpetual license. Any of the early bird adopters who bought in 5-6 months ago, you guys still can switch over to a subscription. Anyone who is on the subscription can switch back and forth to a perpetual license. You'd have to do that currently through Skylum support. But again, I honestly can't recommend one or the other without knowing clearly what the specific differences are, and especially in terms to updates, upgrades, what happens next year when your subscription is about ready to renew. So that is all the information that I have for you today. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button down below. Also hit that like button too if you like the content of my video. If you're not a fan of subscriptions or what Skylum's doing, don't hit the dislike button, because that only affects my video. Skylum doesn't know that you're disliking it. If you got a problem with Skylum or the subscription, let me know in the comments below. But if you like the content that I provided you, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And that's all I have for you today. I'm Matt Suess, and I'll talk to you later.